Hello guys, trust we all doing great. It's another season for Trade Ikeberry. This is where we deal or we dive into the Forex trading game plan. When we talk about the Forex trading game plan, what we mean here is we talk about the strategies used in trading. So we give you weekly tips or weekly day to day in a consistent way on how the market is flowing in the trade market. So today is a new day and we're heading towards a new week. So we're gonna give you the analysis or the game plan of the previous week and then predict or should I use the word identify how the coming week will be like starting from this evening. So my name has always been Ike Berry. You can call me Ike Berry wherever you meet me on social media, in person. Yeah, we can vibe. Anything about trading, fine. Anything about something that will help our trading career, good. I'm here to help. All right. So um, without much ado, today we're going to take a look at three markets as we always do. We're going to take a look at a USD dollar index as a norm. We take a look at a USD, AUD We take a look at a EURCAD. So these are the three markets that actually we're going to settle on, and then go into it, know where it is, what is going, and then where the market is trending to. All right. So without wasting much time, let's dive into the US market. So, all right, this is what we normally do. About a week we had, over last year we had a higher low here, higher high here. We got it broken, so let's come dive right into here, which is our previous daily lower high and then daily lower low. All right, so our daily lower high and daily lower low, as we knew in our previous videos that we've done over, realize or we identify that here is a daily imbalance as well as a 4 hour imbalance. We have some few how do you call it, equal lows and equal highs here, which has been taken. Distinction with later because it has been taken. Sorry to clear the chart. uh, all right, so all these equal lows has been taken. All right, so last week price is something that we're all waiting for. What did price do over last week? All right, so last week what we saw price do was price, and we had a choppy or a correction or rangy move for some weeks now. And then last week what we saw that the NFP release, including um the FOMC release, made price jumped, and then we were able to break. That was last 2 weeks. We were able to break this our choppy area. So what did we see? What did we see over the week? Over the week, we saw some ranging movement, which we are all expecting price to come into this weekly 4 hour and 1 hour imbalance. Of course, price did come, but then price didn't come as we expected. So if we should go back to the daily and then use the fate, let me reset the chart. Use the fate on the daily. We realize that price has been able to pass 50% retracement, and then has passed the 80, the 68.2 retracement, heading towards the 78.6 retracement. All right, so that is currently where price is going at the on daily candle. On the daily time frame, that is where price is going. So back to the 4H. Let me speed up. Back to the 4H. All right, so the 4H, we found some liquidity here that has been taken off. Yes, it has been taken off. Yeah, so this is what let me clear this one. It has been taken off. All right, so as I was saying, all right, good. So as I was saying, we have this 4H. Previously, 4H lower high and 4H lower low. Price came out to break, this 4H lower high, and then what impulsively, and then we had a new 4H higher high. There's a higher low. So what do we expect to see from price in the 4H? So we expect to see from price in the 4H in a corrective manner, and then what impulsively go up. But what did we see here? As we checked here, this black line is the weekly imbalance, and then here we see is a previous structure to us, as well as we have some daily imbalances, 4 hour imbalances here, as well as a daily imbalance here. But this same weekly imbalance falls into a 4 hour imbalance here that we can see, falls again into a 1 hour imbalance here. If you dive into the 1 hour, what did we see prior to? Price came correctively, but then was not able to get to the imbalance that we were expecting, or the previous structure that we were expecting price to get, but then came closer. But then what did we see price to do? Because that is what we expect to see from price. And then even though it came, but then didn't hit, but then we expect to see that same thing from price. What did price do? Price went up, but not impulsively. But what we are seeing from price now is that price is kind of showing us in a corrective manner, that is showing us a trend of coming down to come close this imbalance, or possible even come into this imbalance of the 4 hour here. So that is what we are seeing from price currently. So currently, I expect price, the way I see price from the 4H diving into the 1H. You see, when you dive into the 1H, it's very, very corrective. Instead of this, you see an impulsive, we are seeing it in a very, very corrective. So I see price in a corrective manner. So I expect price to come deep down corrective more, to pick up this imbalance in this range and then move up. So that is what I expect to see from the US dollar. Yes, from the US dollar. So dive into the AUD USD. AUD USD is same as the US dollar index, but then has a little bit different. So diving into the let me go straight into there is a daily. If you take the day, there's a daily lower high, then there's a daily lower low. So it's a long trade. So let's dive right into the 4H. So going into the 4H makes it very simpler for us. So on the 4H, we have this 4H higher high, and then we have this 4H higher low. All right, so our lower low. Yes, let me put it that way. Lower low, this is a higher high. Then we have this 4H lower low, because this previously was a higher low and then was broken down into the lower low. So if price in the US dollar index is in going impulsively in a bullish manner, which means automatically price in the AUD USD should come bearish. So that is why price has broken the 4H lower higher low here. That is higher low here, and then now it has this lower low here. All right, so what do we see from price now? As we expected to see from price, we expected price to come here, ending here as the 4H imbalance and then impulsively. But what do you see? We see price coming in a corrective manner. All right, fine. It doesn't spoil anything. It doesn't, take our trading to loss. If you should take trade here, remember that price is not going impulsively. So any movement from here, you have to take out your money, your profits that you've gained, and then wait for price to retrace back into either this 4H and 1H imbalance, or this daily imbalance that we see here. The red line here is a daily imbalance. So personally, I'm anticipating that price will come back into this 4H imbalance, or the daily imbalance here, which when you take the fade into this 4H higher high and then this lower low, you get this place to be the 61.8 within the 50 to 61.8 area. Yeah, that is what I expect price to be, so that we can take our trade perfectly. All right, I don't if I should dive into the 1 hour, is the same. You see, the 1 hour, this was the previous higher high, and this is the previous this is a higher high, and then this is a higher low. Lower low, same as the 4H. Now you can see price in the 1 hour time frame coming correctively. This are some few imbalances that price will be taking, but then this is a bigger picture of the imbalance that we expect price to take in this region, in this area here. The 4H and the 1H imbalance, including the daily imbalance, that is a red line that you see. That is a bigger picture imbalance that we expect price to reach, and then we take price as sell. All right, so now let's dive or move straight into EURCAD. So EURCAD, that is one of the nicest, EURCAD, that is the nicest trend that I'm seeing. One of the nicest trend that I'm seeing already. Price in the Euro, AUD, Euro USD is retracing. So what do we see from the Euro? All right, so this is a previous higher low, and there is a higher low, and then there's a higher high on the daily. So let's dive into the 4H, because that is where we want to see, match stops, or we want to analyze most. But remember, there are some few imbalances here. That is the weekly imbalance in the black, the daily imbalance in the red, the 4H imbalance in the blue, and then you see we have the daily imbalances too as well. So diving into the 4H, what do we see from the 4H? So when you go straight into the 4H, we realize that this 4H, this is the higher high, and then there's a higher low in the 4H. All right, so what did price do? Price came up, and then price correctively, came back as we were expecting. We were expecting that price should have come down. After corrective move, should have what imposed up. But then the corrective move was not in an ascending or in a descending order for us to identify that if price will be going up or be coming down. What did price do now? Price then came down. All right, so price has come back into the 100% of the 4H. So what is price going to do now? Is price going to break the 4H, and then daily will retrace, or price is going to go back impulsively? Looking at the Euro USD, Euro USD is retracing, and then if it is retracing, it means price is going down right from here on the Euro. But currently on the Euro USD, the USD, the Euro USD, the USD is retracing back a little within some short period of time. So it means when we dive into the 1H here on the EURCAD, it means on the 1H here, price right, there's it. It means on the 1H here, price is going to have a little retracement. Sorry, price is going to have a little, sorry for the noise back there, I don't know. Price is going to have a little retracement. A little retracement here. Uh-oh. You're gonna have a little, okay, let me take out this step. Sorry, I'm sorry guys, I'm sorry. All right, so taking out this, looking from what I'm seeing now, I'm seeing that price is gonna take a few retracements here, and then move up, move, and then build some liquidity, move, and then pick it down, and then come back. That is what I expect to see from price on the Euro card. Reason being is, the USD, the US dollar index is retracing. So when the US dollar index is retracing, which means that Euro USD, the Euro USD, the US will be retracing. It means the Euro will be going up. So it means Euro will be retracing a little to come to this imbalance. That is a 4H and a 1 hour imbalance. Not forgetting that we have another 1H imbalance here, as well as a weekly imbalance here too as well. So we expect, and then here is also a previous structure or an area of interest. Let me put it that way, an area of interest. So we expect price to come into this region, the region here, into this 4 hour imbalance and the 1 hour imbalance, including the daily imbalance in this region here, and then move lower, because that is what we expect to see from price. Because the 1 hour, that is a 1 hour lower high, and then there's a 1 hour lower low. So far as the 1 hour has not broken, or as far as the 1 hour has not broken, we don't expect to see the 1 hour broken. You understand? We don't expect to see the 1 hour broken. So that is what we expect to see from price. We expect to see that the 1 hour retraces in a corrective manner, build liquidity, picks liquidity, in this area or in this region here, and then move downwards. All right, so guys, that is our breakdown for today, and that is what we have for you today. And this has always been Trade Ikeberry. If you see this video to be very, very educative to you, this video to be very, very, productive to you, kindly subscribe to our channel, so that as much as we produce videos each and every week, or even within the weekdays, you will have access to the videos, so that we educate ourselves, improve our trading life, and then become better traders. As I always say, consistency, discipline, patience, hard working, and God is our priority here that we lay on. So have something to lay on. Be consistent, be disciplined, be patient, be hardworking, learning each and every day, and then lastly, have a God to rely on. Thank you very much for watching. Meet you same time next week and learn more. Bye bye.